How's it going, everyone? This is Ryan. Welcome back to another video. And today I'd like to talk to you about the times me or my friends broke any bones. So, the first time I ever broke a bone was when was it actually? It was in fourth grade. Um, I was outside. We were having recess. I was outside with Andrew, and God, I don't even remember too much. I don't remember what happened, but I was doing something and then I ran at him and I had my hands out and I crushed it was my left hand. I crushed my pinky finger and like I couldn't like extend it out. It hurt so much. So that day after school, um I got a full like cast for my entire forearm, which really wasn't that necessary. But that day, that just sucked. It was gonna be a great day, and then just that shit happens. Not fun. Not fun at all. Second time. Oh boy. The second time, I actually don't remember the second time. So I guess I'll recount something that happened to Andrew then. So when Andrew, when all of us really were in, I think it was like seventh grade or something. Um, we were going up the stairs and I screamed, "I'm gonna eat your firstborn child!" And all you heard was this really big slam, and he said his toe hurt like really bad. It was his huge toe. Um, so he broke that. The next day, or I think it was the next day. I saw him with like this, like a full like leg cast, like a boot. Oh my god, I felt so bad. Like that sucks. Um, like just to have your toe just broken like that, and he walks home, so he had to deal with that walking home, which really I don't think that would have been fun at all to walk home like that. But it just goes to show like your bones can be broken so easily, and it's just you got to take care of yourself, man. It's not fun having to deal with the broken bone for like a month. I um I broke I think it was my arm or my wrist sometime, like a little before summer started, so the summer did suck for a little bit, but good thing I got it off like mid to late summer. So, again, my bones typically break from April to June, which makes no sense, and I hate having to deal with that. Especially since like the weather's getting warm, you're gonna want to go outside, but I'm not gonna be able to do much because my I have a cast. Um, my worst break was when, oh god, oh yeah, I was walking around. It was the day me and my friend Aiden were gonna go to Sky Zone in like eighth grade or something, and then I don't know what I did. I was walking around and I slammed my. It was in between my pinky toe and the one right next to it. I don't know what it's called, but I stubbed those in between the fridge, and it broke my pinky toe. And oh my god, dude, that hurt so much. And I had to go to sleep for a bit just to take away the pain. And we have not gone to Sky Zone since. That was the day we were supposed to go, and we did not go. And like, it's so sad. I had to have crutches on for like 2 weeks or something like that, and it sucked to move around. Like I couldn't walk. Like I couldn't put my foot down. Like I had a leg cast. I couldn't put my foot down because then my toe wouldn't properly heal. It's just hated it. That also goes to show, keep your shoes on. Don't like be careful where you're walking so you don't end up being a complete fucking dumbass like I was. Um. So he didn't get a break, but I remember Andrew was talking to me. He's told me this story a bunch of times, and I always ask him about it every now and then. But it was the time he was little. I think this was in elementary school. I wasn't there to see it. And again, he didn't break his arm for this, but he was near his house. There's like a very, very steep road where you can easily get hurt if you're biking down that. So he was on his bike and he was riding, right? So he was going down that road and he was picking up a lot of speed, and soon enough his legs were like off the pedals, or I mean his feet were off the pedals, and he couldn't stop. And there was a car coming, so he had to like skid it right onto the grass, and he fell and he just skidded right across the land. And I can't even imagine what that pain would be. Like, just imagine going like 20 miles per hour, like over 20, and then you're just, or maybe not that much, but I don't know, and just skidding across the road. Oh, that must have been so fucking painful, and I can't imagine that pain. I've gone down that road before, and it's so fun going down if you regulate your speed, but going back up is a pain in the ass. It takes you like 15-20 minutes to get back up. Maybe not that much, maybe like 5-10 minutes. But yeah, like, again, don't do stupid shit where like it involves your hands and shit. Like, be careful. All right. Let's see. Let me think of something else. Oh yeah. So this didn't happen to me, but it happened to my sister. Um, in elementary school, she was running around and shit, and then she fell and she landed on her right arm, and it completely shattered. Like, her wrist, the middle of her forearm, and her elbow, all that, like basically her entire forearm, just bone completely shattered, and she had like a cast and a sling for like, I don't know how long. I think like maybe 1 or 2 months, something like that. And I fucking exploded. Like, I was so sad. She was fine though. She ended up being fine. But since then, like, it fucks me up. And I didn't hear about it. I wasn't outside with her because we had different times. It was sad. I don't like it when people break their bones because it just can't do anything. Yeah, not too many broken bone stories. I don't have like. It's not that interesting, but yeah, just broken bones just suck so much. I guess moving on, I'll talk about some of the times I've had with my friends. So, when I was over at my friend Aiden's house in Loudon, this was like the first time I came over in like 6th grade or something. We were fucking around outside, and we made this like weird dance. I really don't remember what we did, but it was weird. It was weird. Anyway, this dude in like this big ass truck comes along, and he starts like shifting in his seat, like wiggling, and he was just staring at us. He wasn't even smiling or laughing. He just had like a dead straight face, and he was just shaking at us. It was fucking weird. Yeah, other than that, nothing too interesting or specials really happened since then. I don't do like a ton of crazy shit because usually I'm just home. Oh, actually, got one. So Andrew and I usually take night walks whenever I'm over at his house, and they're really fun. But one of the times, this is like the longest we've ever been out. It was like midnight. This So we were walking out. We were near my elementary school actually. Well, no, we weren't. Kinda, I don't know. We were. I don't know the exact place, but we took a trail, and it was a really, really steep trail, so we had to be careful, and it was kind of snowy out. Wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't snowy. That was before. Yeah, it was just kind of muddy, so it made it really slick. So we had to like grab onto the trees in order to like not slide and fall. Like it was pretty much like a dead drop if you fell off of the side. So we ended up in the yard of a farmer, and he had one horse, and the horse was looking at us, and I was dead. Like I was gonna think the horse was gonna flip out because it was like interested, and it was making like fussy noises. So we kind of had to like crouch, and their lights were on, I'm pretty sure. So they could have seen it. They could have saw us, and I don't know what would happen if that farmer caught us, but he didn't. We made it to the road, and we booked it like right out of there. It's scary. You see all these stories, and it's like, oh, that doesn't look too bad. I feel like I could get out of that situation, and then you're in that situation, and then it just sucks. It's really hard to not, or it's really hard to keep your cool in that situation. Like, I was fucking scared. Like, I didn't know if that farmer was gonna come out and like shoot us. He could have shot us if we were like bear. If he didn't see us and we were like bears or something. Well, I wouldn't look like a bear. I'd probably look like, I don't know, a coyote, because I'm not really big. But yeah, night walks are fun, but they can be scary. You always have like it's a long shot, but um, there's always the chance that someone could like pick you up. You know what I mean? Like come out and actually take you. But that's kind of a long shot, and it's a bit of paranoia. But we haven't gotten like in trouble yet, so that's good. Um, at some parts of the night walk, I start to get cold, which is expected. But then like I get really cold, and I'm like, we gotta just get the fuck out because I just can't take this anymore. And then sometimes I start getting really paranoid. Like we were at Ralph Park, me and Andrew, and we were looking out to the park, and we couldn't see the playground. We couldn't see it at all. So what? And it was really foggy out. So like I swear to fuck, I saw somebody out there. Like there was literally someone just like standing out there. Like I saw a human shadow. It scared the shit out of me, dude. But and then we just started running back home. And like I was completely freaked out. Like at this point, we could get caught. Like somebody could come and just take us away. But no, we were fine. We got back home. And then once I got back home, my body was like, "Oh hey, you just ran for like 10 minutes. Yeah, you're dead." Like I was completely weak. And I was like that for a couple days. Oh man, all the times that I just run, it's not fun. It really isn't. Let's see. Oh yeah. So another time we were in the baseball field for Ralph Park, and I brought a football because I mean, like, what else are we really gonna do? Are we just gonna walk around this entire time? No, we needed something fun to do, and that's what we did. So we were throwing the football around, and of course I didn't catch like any, because I always have a fear I'm gonna get like hit in the fucking face, which has happened before. Not with a football, but with like, I think it was like a tennis ball. They were throwing it at me. This was like field day, 8th grade or something. They were throwing it at me, and it just hit me square in the nose. And since that day, I've just been always so freaked about it. But anyway, we looked out to our sides, and we saw this like homeless dude. We assumed he's homeless, but I don't really know for sure. And he was like face down. And then this was the day we decided. This is also the day we ended up in that farmer's yard. So we were throwing our football around, and we didn't notice the guy. But then we looked back over, and the guy was gone. Like, there was no trace of him. It's like he wasn't even there in the first place. Like, he didn't even exist. And, like, at that point, like, like, that freaked me out for a second. I was like, what the shit is going on? So, we hid out in the woods for a bit. And then and then we were coming back up, and I thought I saw some lights, and I'm like, yo, Andrew, I think there might be some people here. And he's like, what? And then I looked out a little bit more, and yeah, there were like fire trucks, there were like police cars and like ambulances. Basically the whole, like, somebody called 911, obviously. But like they deployed everybody. So we kind of just like, we couldn't go out cuz like if any of the cars there, like, there was lights everywhere. Like, if we came out, they would have saw us, and then we would have gotten in trouble. I don't know what would have happened if we went out there right then, because they could obviously see us, because the woods is not too far from where the homeless guy was. So we hid out in the woods for a little bit, and then we decided, fuck it, we're just like, I checked again, and they were still there, or not as many, but I think they were like just about to clean it up. But after that, we're just like, fuck it, we're gonna take the trail, and then that's when we ended up in the farmer's yard. And that was the end of it. It was like midnight by the time we got back home. Like, that was a hell of a night, and it was really fun. When we were walking back, we were listening to Jake Hill and Josh A. They, really great. We're completely vibing there. But yeah, just different stories, broken bones, night walks. Not too much exciting stuff happens, but like if I think of anything else, like something really wild, I'll make a video about it, and y'all should consider subscribing. Like, that's just how it is. And yeah, so I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.